Good morning, dear children. Once again, I'm back to discuss about three questions written by Leo Tolstoy, one of the greatest authors of all time. Dear children, we were discussing about the king and his dilemma of three questions and how he asked the courteous wise men to answer his questions as he wanted to know them badly, because if he knew the answers for those three questions, which were those? What is the right time to do something? Who should a king listen to? And what is the important thing for a king to do? Right? These are the three questions that arose in the mind of the king. So he wanted answers for those badly, in fact. So he asked all the courteous wise men in his kingdom, but they were not able to give satisfactory answers. Their all answers differed from one another. So he decided to seek answers from a hermit, a wise man. I mean to say, a wise man. So he decided to meet a hermit. So disguised himself and started to walk through the woods, forest. Right? Yes. As the answers to his questions were so different, the king was not satisfied and gave no reward. Instead, he decided to seek the advice. Seek means to get the advice of a certain hermit who was widely known for his wisdom. Wise. Wise is an adjective. Wisdom is abstract noun. Wise, wisdom. Yes, the hermit lived in a wood which he never left. He did not come to the city, or he did not want to live amidst the villagers or in the noisy area. He was peaceful, living in the forest and enhancing, gaining knowledge. So forest was quite a good place for his studies or to gain knowledge. He saw no one but simple people, and so the king put on ordinary clothes. So he did not want to identify himself as king to the hermit. Hence he disguised. He wore, because in the ashram or in the place of a hermit there were only simple people. Before he reached the hermit's hut, the king left his horse with his bodyguard and went on alone. Alone means single. As the king came near the hermit's hut, he saw the hermit digging the ground in front of his hut. He greeted the king and continued digging. So, I think you can understand. Okay? And saw the hermit was digging the earth. Right? And immediately was seen by hermit, he could see a person coming near to him. So he wished him, greeted him, wished him, welcomed him, and saluted him. And he started continuing his digging without asking any further questions or without inquiring much about him. The hermit was old and weak. Adjective. How was he? Old and weak. And as he worked, he breathed heavily. He was old, weak. Hence, he could not dig the earth continuously. So he was breathing heavily. Exhausted, in fact. Right? Exhausted. The king went up to the hermit and said, I have come to you, wise hermit, to ask you to answer three questions. How can I learn to do the right thing at the right time? Who are the people I need most, and what affairs are the most important? Affairs here means duties, responsibilities. Right? So he put out his questions to the hermit, but did the hermit react, give answers? No. He was non-challenged. The hermit listened to the king but did not speak He went on digging. He was persisting. He was doing his work. You are tired, said the king. Let me take the spade and work in your place. So he thought. The hermit did not answer because he was tired. And she said, oh, you might have got exhausted. Please give me this spade. Spade means you can see what I can say, the thing that is used to dig, right? You can see the picture. Spade it is, right? So he took spade from the hermit and began to dig, right? He began to dig. See, underline the word. Let me take the spade and work in your place. You children, let me take the spade and work in your place. What is the language function? He went to the hermit after watching his struggle digging the earth. He said, I can do this work for you. So, the language function of this sentence is offering help. Could you please give me a pen? If I say the language function of that sentence is requesting, or what we call requisition. Get out of the class. It is ordering. That is how we can bifurcate the language function depending upon the sentence. Right? Yes, dear children. Let me continue. Thanks, said the hermit, giving the king his spade. Then he sat down on the ground. So, king started to dig the earth and the hermit sat comfortably resting. When the king had dug 2 beds, he stopped. 2 beds. Beds means puddle or small hole. He stopped and repeated his questions. He completed 2 beds. He dug 2 beds. He stopped and repeated his questions. Yes, I completed 2 beds. Now, could you please answer my questions? The hermit gave no answer but stood up, stretching out his hand for the spade and said, now you rest and let me go. Yeah, you are tired now. So now I am okay. Please give me the spade. I will continue to work. But the king did not give him the spade and continued to dig. He did not get because he wanted to know the answer. 1 hour passed, then another. The sun went down behind the trees, and at last the king stuck the spade into the ground and said, I came to you, wise man, for an answer to my questions. If you can give me no answer, tell me so, and I let you home. Here comes someone running, said the hermit. The children, he dug 2 beds, and he got tired, and he just turned to the hermit and asked, please tell me the answer for the 3 questions. But hermit did not answer. In fact, he asked him to hand over the spade to him so that he continue his work. Right? And he dug many more. And it was afternoon. It was getting late in the evening. So immediately, he said, I've done these much things, these much work. I'm exhausted, and till now you did not give me answer. If you don't know the answer, please tell me. I go back. Suddenly, hermit said that there came someone running. Let us see who's that. See, dear children, let us see who was that person and what exactly happened to that man who entered into the sea. And what lesson he teaches and why did he come there in the next class. Dear children, the lesson is very simple, the story is very simple. I want you to read, and if you find any difficulties, please do update me or ask me. I will give you the solutions. Till then, take care.